Our next speaker is going to be Azhar Hussain from London, joins us from London, with the TTxGP. So please welcome Azhar to tell us more about the difference between competition and war to advanced technology.
Hello everybody. It still freaks me out hearing your own voice. I'm here from the Isle of Man. Next year, on June 12th, we hope to host we are hosting the inaugural race for the TTxGP. Our ambitions were to basically take gasoline out of the loop. So in our race, non-carbon propulsion is the only thing you're allowed to get around. Most of the vehicles we have now who have committed to the race, we currently have around 52 teams representing around 20 countries. Nobody's using carbon. Average speeds are currently in the region about 100 miles per hour. We'll be opening up for testing in April, and we've worked really hard with a new generation of innovators. So hopefully you'll see a lot of new heroes being born on our race circuit. The current, for those of you who don't know, the current TT race, just a little bit of background, we've been going for about 102 years now. We're currently broadcast in about 50 countries, a number of them live. We also go into about 200 million homes. Within that bigger race, we're having this carbon-free event. And what's been really fascinating is a number of new kind of technologies and innovations which have come through. We've, as was mentioned earlier, we've had to really rewrite the rules. The rules which are written for combustion engine really don't apply for the alternative energy world. So we've freed up the rules in all kinds of ways, from allowing you to have feed-forward designs, allowing a new kind of streamlining, really encouraging not just innovation in terms of propulsion, but also in the way crash protection is allowed. We've also done a number of steps to innovate, not just on the vehicles, but also beyond that in terms of hosting the race. So we'll be launching, we'll talk more about this tomorrow, a new generation of telemetry systems for the vehicles which integrate engine management data with location and speed to give you a whole new level of experience, certainly that the motorbike world has never seen. We're also developing some safety protocols which will be tested for the first time at the race. Anybody who knows, if we're all geared up for a gasoline world, if something happens and you're fired, people turn up, what the hell are you going to do? Well, we're addressing that, and we'll be dealing with that issue on in the Isle of Man. We've been very blessed actually with getting support from some big manufacturers, and unfortunately we weren't ready to announce today, but January, a major manufacturer will be releasing a TTxGP power pack available to all teams who would like to take part. This power pack will be a self-contained unit having around 14 kilowatts of energy, which you can put into your bike and just deal with the packaging and go. But it has the regulator, it has all the safety circuitry, everything built in. I think it's based around lithium sulfate. Unfortunately, I didn't have my notes with me, so there's so many things I really want to say. But what I would like to ask is please come and see me. It's going to be a great event. I really urge you to put it down in your diary. Around the event, we've also got a concert organized the day before. The entire TT event lasts 2 weeks. We have around 240 teams. There's around 140,000 miles of racing that happens in that 2 week period. It's a really huge event. On trackside, as I said, we've got 40,000 people. And within that, what we're trying to do is to bring green technology to a wider audience and not be a kind of a university project thing at some race course somewhere, and really to bring it into the mainstream. One of the questions we talked about today was making green cool. Frankly, until today, I didn't realize that was a question we had to ask. I thought green was cool. And hopefully we'll be demonstrating that at our event. Well, thank you. And I hope to see you all there. Thanks.
Thank you, Azhar. Yeah, green is cool. And I think our next speaker here is George Barris. So we welcome Customization King. What's George got to do with cool? Well, look behind you. That Prius you see there, what George told you about it, built for Yahoo, that is the future. If you're a 14-year-old kid, you see that car, you're going to say, green is cool. George?
Thank you very, very, very much. I'd like to be able to tell you that it isn't only green, but our whole car culture is consisting of everybody with automotive. I don't care if it's green, like the Prius that I've done a lot of Prius hybrids, Toyota, Brad Pritt, many others, Bo Derek, and also we have the red team, which are Challengers with 750 horsepower in their Challengers. So that gives you an idea of what's happening in the car culture world. Me, I was a trendsetter. I chopped Mercuries, I sectioned shoebox Fords, I made cars into little hot rods way back in the old days, right into Batman from Munsters, Beverly Hillbillies, James Bond, many of those TV and movie cars, right into today, yes, green. We're doing more green cars and having more fun with it. Putting lithium batteries in so you get more power, more time to use your vehicle, as well as the time to get together. So you're going to see a big growth in the car culture, not only in green, but in red and blue and pink. I don't care what color, but we're so happy to have the green part come a part of us. And Toyota's been a big supporter of what I've been able to do in customizing these many cars, such as vertical doors, special paint, 24-inch wheels. That's the fun of it, is to make it look something that you like, something you would like to drive and enjoy, even though it's a stock car, but then you make it something of your own. So I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. You want to come and ask me any questions, I'm going to be over there and greet and meet all of you guys. And I don't care if you got a green machine, a lithium battery, or even if you got 475 horsepower in your Challenger, we sure love to talk about it. So thank you all for having me. It's my thrill. Thank you very much.
George, thank you very much. That's great when you got guys that can connect the past and the future all in one person like George. That's fantastic. Our next speaker would have been Sanjeev Chudari. Where's he at? But there are things called Security Exchange Commission and things called a quiet period. So he is with A123 in high motion, which you see converts the Prius into a plug-in Prius and also into a Prius hot rod with high motion. There's some folks here. I'll leave it up to what you want to say, Sanjeev, to the press after this. We need to honor that.